and it's not because they don't know that you have more than 200 ethnic nationalities or tribal, in that axis. They know. They are educated enough to know, but they don't care. So that is why when I see some of you tearing yourselves apart as well, like, I'm like, you are just so stupid. You don't know. Because look at it. The Ronukus, who are like the South African, black, xenophobic South Africans, to them, when they see a plaza, they don't even know if that person is an Ijoman or from Delta, be by Elsa. But the fact that it's not owned by a Yoruba, and they know that it's owned by somebody from is an Igbo thing, they are looking forward to come and take it over or loot it. They want to loot your shops. So there's nothing wrong if you defend yourself. Imagine somebody who says, Mayegun is asking the Igbos to kill Yorubas. Sholori Bruku Nieni. So if you send your, what do you call it, your agberos, your thugs, to go and loot people's shops, people for a loridano. So does that then mean that Namayegun tell them, say, make you go loot shop? So defend yourself, yes. If anybody comes around your business, as long as you are still part of Nigeria, if they cannot protect you, protect yourself and defend yourself. I know a lot of you knows that in reality, even defending yourself is a crime. I understand, but defend yourself first. Pull yourselves together. If they say Igbo must go, who are those saying Igbo must go? This miscreant, I want to never shop. Most of them don't come from any loving home. I'm serious. They were not raised from any loving or what have you home at all. So they do not speak for Yoruba. They do not represent the Yorubas. They call other Yorubas who says, you do not speak for us, man. Who the hell are you? Losers. Losers who have nothing to show for their lives. And guess what? They will want something else to be someone else's stuff to be theirs. So defend yourself. But that doesn't mean that you now say, we go and burn their houses. We go. Shut up your mouth. If you have properties in Lagos, if you have any business in Lagos and you are an Igbo man, you will never speak or talk like that. That's how you get to know the losers. When you see them on social media, just go back and check their background. Check their background, you'll see they are losers, whether they are in Nigeria or they are not in Nigeria. Take a look at them. Inciters, they exist. But should they be your reason why you too should what? Become a bigot? I have an advice for Yoruba people. Yoruba people, why do you hate the Igbos? Such a silly, stupid questions that some people actually do ask. And to them, I'm just being sincere. I just want to know why Yorubas. Who told you Yorubas hate the Igbos? Your fellow bigot, Abi? You should probably ask them why they hate the Igbos, not why the Yorubas hate the Igbos. And then you see another one. Mayegun, see, I understand that. Those ones are like the pretentious, what do you call it? The bigoted Yorubas. They will be like, see, Mayegun, I understand the fact that I don't like the way people are doing to our Igbo brothers. See, me, all my friends are Igbos. Even my Kinikokide are Igbos. But I want to advise our Igbo brothers. Okay. I don't know why our Igbo brothers always abuse Yorubas, always abuse Yoruba leaders. That thing is not good. Who are the Igbos abusing the Yorubas? Your fellow bigots. Why don't you just ask them? Hello, my fellow bigot. Come. Me, I don't like the Igbos. Yeah? This is why I don't like Igbos. You, my fellow bigot, why do you not like Yorubas? Why are you making it like a general thing? Why are these guys always thinking everyone has to be like them? And they're so, it's like permission or validation. Sure, you get something to be like, oh, I'm a bigot, oh, Mayegun. What about you? I say, no, I'm not. Why? Are you not a Yoruba? That's why you are supposed to, I say, no, I'm a Yoruba man. We are not bigots. Yeah. Why? Because, all of us, we are supposed to face all these people who don't like us. We need to fight them. But let us fight the criminals who are impoverishing our people, please. I want to fight them. I don't want to fight Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa, Fulani. See, even when every time I speak about the Fulani terrorism, I am always very clear. Before Bokwari brought his armed Fulani terrorists to our communities, kidnapping and killing our people, Fulanis have always been in southern part of Nigeria. And nobody had any problem with them. Have you not noticed? Before 2015, she had any problem with anything like a Fulani? Did you have any problem anywhere? No. But because when you say a Fulani artsmen, they have killed people, they will say, don't say Fulani, just say artsmen. Fulani artsmen, they have kidnapped people. Fulani artsmen, they kidnapped us, so they collected the 10 million naira from us. So say, no, just say kidnappers. Stop saying Fulani. Why are you always making it? And before you know it, they weaponized that. They wanted us because of Fulani name. We should not call those who are responsible for this terrorism. So, if your bigotry is for you to kind of live in that fantasy world, the fantasy world of we need to fight them. No. Let us fight. Let's fight the criminals who have made it impossible for the eastern part of Nigeria to be politically independent in the first place. Well, there's no region that is politically independent anyway. I'm just saying, like, in the eastern part of Nigeria, which they've struggled to divide into almost how many regions? 3, 2. It is a place where they intentionally killed and destroyed a whole economy for generations. And the system intentionally wanted to keep that part so poor, so desperately poor, that the criminals who are representing the region, they are in on it. They are even every little they managed to get as their own share from the national cake. They pocketed everything. They've got seaports, they've got a airport, they've got the resources that could make them like probably the best, a place that all of us want to go to. So if you want to fight anyone, if you are from that part, if you have anybody you want to fight, don't come and fight Yoruba. Don't fight Hausa or Fulani. You can't fight them and then leave your own fight. Your real fight should be against those who are, So, but we still have a place where all of you, somehow, you love your oppressors differently, of course. So we are battling with that. Then we are battling with tribalism, ethnicism, and the rest of all that. All these things that have added no single value to anybody. If you have people who are against the Igbos, they are your Igbo politicians, not me. Not even that stupid bigot that is hiding in his own sewage somewhere. Igbo politicians, Igbo this, Igbo elite, and the rest of them. If there is any fight in any of us, right, it should be taken to them. Same thing with us in Yoruba land. That is what I preach. And that is what the Ronukus don't like. Because the people I am asking you to fight, they are the people they worship. They are the people that they lick their asses. And therefore, they will say, if you want them to fight those people, that means your blood is contaminated. Like saying, Nafulani impregnated your mama. Adeyinka Grandiot told his zombies that my papa is from 2 times. So he said that my dad is from Fulani. Now Fulani impregnated my mama. All because I am saying, do not in your life, in your miserable life, call Tifnumbu, the Yoruba leader, to Bafe Shonku. That's all I said to me. So Jubelo. They say, I hate Yoruba. This inconsequential cretins, they said I hate Yoruba because I am not going to bow for Tifnumbu, the drug dealer. I am also not going to kind of, pamper the the bomb of the royal bandits in Yoruba land, the culprits. So they said, my papa must be Fulani. And guess what? I don't think I know that this guy, the way he always abused Yoruba leader, who are the Papa? These are not Yoruba leaders now. How can you say drug dealers, treasury looters, destiny killers, people who have stolen us dry? Come on now. How can you call them leaders? Don't buy one shake pay for don't shake pay delay jai. Eh? Think calm now. We're not rule now. Don't buy the quick pay delay jai. How could you call all these ones? They are our leaders. Eh? So they said because I said that. No, they said no. Na Igbo being the way they said I defend the Igbos. And this is the irony, right? My papa is from Igbo land. That's what they say. Okay, they said that he's got that is why he's always to them. I am defending the Igbos, and I'm like, Igbos don't need anybody to defend them. To the best of my own understanding, they can defend themselves. Yeah, they don't need somebody like me to patronize them. I have told you this. If you are an Igbo person and you look at me and be like, man, I love this guy. This Yoruba man. You are a closet bigot. I am not appealing to your likeness. I am only raising awareness on the level of injustice and the victims of injustice in Nigeria, which nobody is spared. You don't need anybody's pity party. Igbos don't need anybody's pity party. Igbo don't need anybody to precinct them. You are only deluded in your mind if you think anybody Igbo needs anybody's validation to talk about what happened to them. People will fight war for 3 years. Where they were shelling all their cities, all their villages destroyed. They survived a genocide, man. So now Mayegun they can't need to come and validate them, to come and talk for them. If you are not deluded. The same platform has not only spoken about the injustices everywhere, especially from northern Nigeria, from the middle belt part of Nigeria, all over the place. This platform has raised money. And I'm proud of my donors on my platform. You know, when they say, oh, you just talk, I'm like, just get out of here. It is a platform, pretty much like a community, that everyone just kind of feel like they are the same. Where people hardly kind of, care about where you come from. That is what we have built here. We have touched lives. Your bigotry, your tribal Olympics, they've ruined and destroyed lives. And that is what we are trying to stop. They said that I am raising money. I'm doing fundraiser, as if to say I am raising money to pay my rent. I'm raising money to go and buy myself shoes. We are raising money to save the victims of a ruined country. The real victims, the real ones, people who are actually affected. We are raising funds to save their lives. So, like I said, they are losers. Pretty much like people who have nothing to really show. And Nigeria encourages it. So when you sit there and you watch my broadcast, you probably would need to bring out your calculator. 50 pounds. 100 pounds. Super chat. While the people who are actually supposed to be the focal or the cardinal point of those who are in government, they are the last. These people are there. Our people are there. But you are so angry because Mayegun is using his platform to expose the state-sponsored terrorism against the people of the same country they were supposed to be leading. We are not just talking about the problems. We are naming those people behind it. We are shaming them. And we are in our own little way supporting the victims. What have you done? Other than to enable those who are out to destroy whatever is left of humanity. So when you see anybody clamoring and say, bomb this, bomb that, they are mostly losers. And they are everywhere. And that's one of them. They said he lives in South Africa. South Africa. Well, I have the first hour that I was going to use to kind of discuss that. And I hope my message resonates with a lot of you. And wherever it is that this meets you, I hope you fix yourselves. Okay. So the purpose of you coming on to Mayegun's Diary Political is to know that, injustice anywhere is the same. Injustice everywhere. Injustice to one is expected to be an injustice to all. So you don't have to wait to be a victim of a rotten system like that of Nigeria. You shouldn't let anybody gaslight you, and you should not gaslight others, all because you probably you are hiding behind your own bigotry. The point here is this: if you have any anger in you, if you have any rage in you, I encourage you to channel it towards those who are holding us down for Nigeria. And guess what? They look like us. They talk like us. They walk like us. They eat with us. They even live with us. And they speak the same language as us. Those are the people holding us down. And that's what this platform wants you to know. Okay? Yeah, you know about the problem. Then maybe you have a chance of joining us in fixing it. So those kidnapped, including the 20 medical students kidnapped in Benue State, majority have moved on. Yes, they've moved on. Okay. Now, these guys are on social media trying to raise money. 20 of them from University of Jos, University of Maiduguri. They were going for a medical convention in Enugu. And then they got attacked and kidnapped at Oturukpo in Benue State. They're asking them to go and bring 50 million naira each. That's practically like 1 billion naira they are asking for. So these guys went on social media to begin to say, please save us, please help us. Now, if you take a look at the names, they are from everywhere. Take a look at the names of these medical doctors. They are from everywhere. These are the victims of a failed country. Tribalism can't really prevent, your tribalism couldn't prevent this. Your ethnic championship couldn't prevent this. These are the latest victims that have made it to the public. There are those who have been in captivity for months. Some are dead. And a lot of you have moved on with your lives. So this platform just wants you to know that nobody moves on from an existing or existential danger. That you have not become a victim doesn't mean that you won't be. That you haven't, you haven't become a victim doesn't mean that somebody closer to you won't be. Now, there is a system that allows this. There is an incompetent, corrupt system that allowed all of this. So if you are still busy with your Yoruba, this, Igbo, that, Fulani, this, Hausa, that, and the rest, we will continue. Yeah, the whole system will continue to claim the blood, our blood. And we just don't know whose blood is next. Yeah, you don't know. It may be mine. It may be yours. And don't give me that bullshit of, it will never be me in Jesus' name. Probably those people there too. They were Christians and Muslims. They also believed, that yes, Nigeria is dangerous, but Allah will protect them. Jesus will protect them. So how far is that going now? I'm saying this, a single fixed system, a fixed system can fix all of that. And all of you can stop blaspheming God. Because right now, what you have in Nigeria is, what you expect to do things for you in Nigeria is not God. You're actually calling on a magician, a sky daddy. Come and save me. No. You would have to save yourselves. The system that allows all of this has to go. And if you are against that, okay, here we go. The Nigerian customs, they went out to go and seize, they loot. I use the word loot. Nigerian customs went on to loot the properties of some traders in Abeokuta in Ogun State. customs were supposed to handle the stuff that comes into the country or leaves the country, I think, right? But Nigeria has no border. What you have is just like some border post, right? That looks like, okay, if you come through this part, you see us and you pay us. Or you can go other route and you avoid us completely. Kind of, Nigeria has no border. So they said they have shut the border. Therefore, they banned the importation of rice. However, Tinubu announced that he has ordered them to open the border. That was last year. That was just a mere paper announcement, I think. Anyway, they also said that if you are importing rice to Nigeria, you will get an import waiver, which means you won't pay any import duty. That was also a lie, because some of this rice found their ways, or bag of rice found their way to the shops of people. And the Nigerian custom left their offices. They went into town and started looting all this. So women had to protest. They come into our shop to take our rice. I'll tell you more.
Good morning, sir. Today is Saturday, August 17, 2024. And this is the ongoing scarification at the Obada section of the Lagos-Ota-Abeokuta Expressway road construction. And the work is ongoing at the Obada section of the road.
Very senior officials from government agencies here present. The zonal.
Sorry, I'll come back to that. Let me take you back to those women. Sorry, I've got the videos mixed up. So let's go back to those women first. Then we'll come back to this.
We are begging everybody to help us. We are from Lafenwa in Yanobarak. We don't know what we do. We didn't go to buy market. They used to bring this goods for us. We are buying it as where we are sitting. All the goods that we will buy inside store, all these custom people, they will come in the midnight. They will walk our shop, break our shop, and carry all our market. Today is 15 days ago that they break my shop. 64 bags that they carry. Today break almost 100 bags again this morning. They tell me to beg Nigerian government. They are so far. I took this money with loan. They came to my store this week. I broke my store almost 100 bags. Almost 20 million. They tell me to beg Nigerian government. They should beg Nigerian government. They should not come to my market again. We don't know what to do.
I was just hinted about the development now, and I was so surprised for such a display, because first and foremost, I would say that probably these women were not informed about the status of this rice they're talking about. They should know that rice is prohibited, the importation of rice is prohibited through the land borders. And, there is a border, the border of Nigerian share with the Republic of Birni. So through this, there used to be smuggling activities, most especially on rice and some other prohibited items. So what the responsibility we are shadowed with as an agency of federal government of Nigeria is to ensure that smuggled items do not find their way into the country, and we have been trying our best. So I can say with this is not an exemption, because We have always make effort to prevent any form of altercation, confrontation with smugglers and their cohort companies. So, and as a result, we deploy the use of intelligence, you understand, by monitoring the movement of these smuggled items to the final destination. Then we just go there and make an evacuate. So that's what we do. So that with that, there won't be any issue of casualty or.
They have a surveillance that followed imported rice. Do you see how conflicting that is? Sifnubu said everybody who can bring food to Nigeria should please bring food to Nigeria so that to help them crash the price of food. Abi? On a lie. Customs goes into people's shops, breaks into people's shops, loot their shops of hundreds of bags of rice in this Stifnubu, Nigeria. If they take 100 bags from your shop, that's like 800,000 naira. I'm sorry. If you take 10 bags from your shop, that's like 800,000 naira. 100 is like 8 million naira. This time, where people are borrowing money to do. So that's the technique. So they loot and they break into their shops and loot. And here is when one of their controller or of you is displaying to us all of this stuff.